What's going on, everybody? If you've been following along with my channel, you know that I reviewed the impact shorts. These things, unfortunately, not that great. Luckily, last weekend, believe it or not, I woke up on Saturday morning and I found a DM in my Instagram from Keith from Tortoise Pads. It was the coolest message ever. He reached out and he had said that he pretty much agreed with what my findings were. So Keith was super kind and wanted to reassure me that there was some impact shorts out there that were going to fit the requirements that I really wanted. I wanted it to do its job, protect my hips, my tailbone, and my butt. I wanted to make sure that I could fit it under whatever I was wearing, whether I wanted to wear some pants for the day or if I wanted to throw on some shorts or something like that if it was hot out. Ultimately, I wanted to make sure that it was going to last a while. And he wanted to send me one of his products. I opened these up yesterday and I can already tell that these are gonna be way better. These are the Tortoise Pads, specifically the Tortoise T2 pads. Impact shorts that are customizable to whatever you want and fit great. They don't move, and so far my first impressions are I have a feeling I'm gonna like this, but we're gonna be cautiously checking these out and putting them through the tests to make sure they're exactly what I'm looking for. Now, inside the package that Keith sent me, obviously came the Tortoise Pads, along with the little info card that tells you a little bit about it. One of the coolest things about this pad, and I think the biggest selling point, is the fact that it had multi-layered padding. This is customizable to exactly whatever you want. That's the coolest thing I think about it, because if you are about to try something big on a big ramp, pad up. Make sure you have every layer in there that you want to protect you, and then that way if you're gonna slam on a quarter pipe or if you're going off of a launch box and you know that first attempt is probably going to be one where you're gonna slide out or fall hopefully safely out of, you wanna make sure you can trust these things to do their job and have the padding that you want. So if you're having a chill day, you can have it in low profile mode and have a few of the layers in a different configuration where they are thinner, and you can have them all the way padded up to full configuration and not really have to worry about taking a huge hipper like I just did the other day. Now, he sent me the T2, which I believe is a 7-pad configuration. You got pads on the hips, you got pads on the thighs. You got a pad that goes right over the glutes, and of course the tailbone pad. Now, if you don't really fall on your tailbone that often and you try to like slide on your hips and things like that, you can take that tailbone pad out if you want. I'm gonna ride with everything in them because they kind of fit all perfectly together. There's not a lot of gap, but just enough so that you can actually flex and move, and it's in the correct shape so that it doesn't look like a big brick just plastered on your thigh. Now, time to go test them. A little bit of context, I actually wore the pads from home all the way to here. Could even sit with them driving, and it didn't bother me. So far I've been wearing them for about an hour, not uncomfortable, no hot spots, feel natural. They're actually fitting even better to my body now. It's your daily reminder, always double check, tighten up your bolts. All right, I guess the only way to test it is to start skating, and eventually I'm probably gonna fall. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. quick check-in. So far, a couple of grinds in, about 10 grinds in, haven't fallen, and the pads haven't gotten in the way. So far, they feel great to skate in. To be honest there, I actually just wanted to try, knowing I was going to fall on it. And I just went straight to my hip like I normally do, like how I fall. Nothing. Felt nothing on my hip. The hip saver absorbed the whole thing. And this is in the low profile position, by the way. This is amazing. That first fall, I mean, I'm not going to account for all the falls that I'm probably about to have, but that was really nice as far as falling goes. It's like it didn't even happen. Good. Warm-up's done. Let's see if we do a couple of spins or a couple of 540s. And those usually garnish harder slams. So let's really test these things. Quick check-in. I think I'm up to fall 7 or 8, I don't know. Falling on transition is almost like fun again, because even if you take the hip right into the transition, it's really not bad. I haven't taken a hipper like I did last week, but I'm sure I'm soon destined for it, whether it be on this square ledge or whether it be on the coping. Warmed up and into the session, still very, very happy with these impact shorts. The pads do not move when you slam. They stay in place. They are in the exact right areas. I'm even hitting the space in between the gaps, and the pads are perfectly transferring the energy from one shield to the other, and it doesn't feel weird. I can skate freely in them. I mean, it's starting to get up into the high 70s now. It's actually a really nice day, but they are breathing very well, if that makes sense. You know, and I still got tons of energy, so let's see what other kinds of trouble I can get into. It's like 3 falls in a row. I mean, My butt and my hips feel perfectly fine, like I haven't fallen at all, but I'm frustrated that I can't do my alley-oop soles. Give me a second to switch a battery. That look familiar? Alright, so here's the thing. I took the exact same hipper that wrecked my leg last week. It's literally been 30 seconds. Leg hurts a little bit. I'm ready to skate though. It's like a medium slam versus like a really hard one that I got to skate off for about like 10 minutes. So very worth it. All right, so what's the verdict on Tortoise Pads? Honestly, there is not one thing bad that I could pick out about them. They checked every single box for me. They protected my hips, my thighs, my butt, and my tailbone. They did not move. They were comfortable throughout the whole 2.5-hour session. I'm just pleased with I'm pleased with the product all the way around. It did exactly what it intended to do and even more. I was even able to survive the exact same hipper that destroyed my hip last week, which is amazing. Going over all the falls that just happened in this session, some of them are rougher than others and some of them are just fine, but honestly, my hips are fine. I even took them to work to test them for other purposes. Everything that the pads were covering, there are no bruises whatsoever, and everything is in its place. I couldn't be more pleased. So I highly recommend these pads. Go check them out at tortoisepads.com. I believe there are the T2 versions, these, and the T3s. And check out a pair for yourself. They're an affordable pair of protective gear that you can wear each session that can literally save your butt. Also, I wanted to give a huge thank you to Keith from Tortoise Pads for sending these pads out to me. It was super kind of him to reach out to a rollerblading YouTuber and send me these pads. He actually sent me these pads for free. It was really awesome of him. And he even said that he wasn't looking for a review. And I just wanted to give an honest opinion of a really good product that's out there that I know a lot of people can benefit from. So again, thank you, Keith. I really appreciate it, man. And if you like this, don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave a like. Much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.